Welcome everybody. I can take this off. How are y'all doing today? It is a beautiful Tuesday, 7:34 Eastern Time PM. And I gotta say, I do apologize for it's been a long time since we have streamed or brought you any content on YouTube. I'm hoping to get back to that with this game right here. What we are playing today is none other than PGA 2K21. If you haven't seen the title, again, my name is FrettyJay. We're here today to play some fantastic MyCareer golf, and you, that's right, you, the viewers that are here today, you've subscribed to the channel. I want to say thank you. I really do appreciate it so much. Just hands down, it's truly an honor to broadcast this to you today. Truly spectacular. We got a lot of coverage we want to get to today. We're going to try to do at least 36 holes. We are at the Korn Ferry tour opener at TPC Deere Run. Now, I've actually, ironically, practiced at this course. I had no idea this was going to be where the tour opener was going to be, but it just happened to be the TPC Deere Run. There's a lot of, high scores I've shot there, but I'm hoping to tone it down with what we got going on. Field size is 156 players. This is worth 500 points. There are no sponsors here. Hopefully we can get past the cut. We're going to try to get these first two rounds underway. But hopefully everybody's doing all right today. Do appreciate it. So let's talk more about PGA 2K21 before we get into it. I got this game. I was, anticipating for, exciting release. I wasn't, I didn't expect it to be $60, but I guess with the licensing of 2K going full out, this time, and I guess with a lot more golf, coverage, the players plus the the courses, they may have also involved with the pricing of it. But other than that, I really feel confident about this. Right now, we're warming up with the Arthur Get Up. We're playing with the Master clubs right here, as I check. And of course, my controller decides it wants to die at this time. Luckily, I have another controller ready on standby. I'm gonna play with the purple one this time. I haven't used it much. So yeah, compared to, if you've seen my Twitch, when I first started playing the game, what can I say? It was a lot harder than I would, you would have thought with 2019, the Golf Club 2019, especially with it just. Like, as soon as, I went the pro just to, to start off, and I had a lot of time. I had to take a lot of time adjusting with it. It was just one of those things where, you have to literally take. It was like how when I first came to the Tiger Woods games, I transitioned from the Tiger Woods games to the Golf Club 2. I had to literally take everything that I learned from the Golf Club 2. From Tiger Woods, the Tiger Woods games, and just dump it. Don't even, it wasn't, when I first played the Golf Club 2 in 2019 mainly because I couldn't play 2. I didn't understand and I just pretty much gave up on that. But pretty much what happened here, when I played, the Golf Club 2, in 2019, I had to really put in my head that I can't just hit the ball straight back and forth, at, a great rate to get the shots that I need. I literally have to make sure that, it's straight forward, straight back, with the right tempo. Because if you don't have the right tempo, that ball will go crazy. And believe me, it did for a long period of time. I thought hitting it fast would get you that distance, and that's all you had to worry about. This is not the case. You don't, level up with attributes and whatnot. The only thing you could have leveled up with was, just, styles and whatnot. But, having that jump really, made me think about this jump from 2019 to PGA Tour 2K21, where, you can't just, Pro is not the same Pro from, last year. Pro is, a lot more just hit it, make sure you hit it, decently. Pro is actually the master version in 2019, so it's a little bit harder. You got to make sure your tempo is right. I'm actually playing on Masters so I can get ready for the TGC tours I'm going to stream on Twitch, which is on the screen right now at FrettyJay. Make sure you leave a follow and look out for that. So that was my plan to go ahead and do that. Just make sure that all I had really was to make sure the tempo and whatnot is down on Pro. And it took me a while. Like, I struggled because I'm using Master clubs now, and the Pro clubs last year they're not the same as this year. The Master clubs last year, are pretty much the more similar than the actual Pro clubs. So that's something I have to keep in mind. So that means these Master clubs I'm hitting right now are a lot more difficult than, before. So that's something you got to look into. As I'm hitting okay shots, they're not going too extreme. It's a little bit fast, but it's also trailing right, so I guess that's kind of break even per se. But so that drive was 305. The plan here is to I'm at the driving range right now, because the plan here is, to challenge myself for the TGC tours, because these master clubs are not a joke. If you don't hit that tempo right, your ball is pretty much unpredictable at this point. Granted, I'm able to hit good lies now, but, they somewhat turn around, back the other way if you hit it right. So that's something you got to keep in mind on. But yeah, you can't take 2019 and just think 2K21 is going to be the same in regards to, club difficulties. So please make sure you check out. And, yeah. But right now we're warming up here. That one's a lot fast. Trying to get right for our first tournament of the Korn Ferry Tour. Now on stream on Twitch, I was streaming it for the first few days. I finally, after about 3 days, made it and got the tour card. Now all I need to do to progress up to the PGA Tour is to win 3 events. And then I'll be automatically booted up. Also, if I rank better in power rankings or something like that, I also get a chance to be promoted. So that's something I'm really, that's really a good incentive for me to go ahead and try my best I can. As that one starts out as a slice, but ends up being a draw. That one goes for 293. That one's a little bit fast, but that should be still online. And that one's going to go for about 290, 300 yards there. That one felt good, except for that little rotation of the, the shaft right there. We got to work on that. Still a good drive, but that's something that will be, very interesting knowing that, we're not the best out here right now. We're equally struggling with, most people. But this is trying to helping. And that one's a straight hook. Sorry, a slice. A little bit exhausted. Had to do some errands today. It's another 295. We're going to try to... The key is to make sure I get some good shots in. Also, here are the settings that I have it on. The settings here, we have put a custom difficulty on. Swing difficulty is at master. Got to work on that swing timing, swing plane, and swing power. Increasing the difficulty level decreases the scale of these input windows. The swing control, the down swing timing will in fact the outcome of your shot. And off is the downswing timing is disabled. The distance control meter is completely off. Distance control assist. Allows for full backswing to be formed regardless of distance intent. Putt preview is off. Course yardage. We're keeping that on. Pro vision, live penalty. All these are off. There we go. So far my handicap is at plus 1.6. That's going to be due to change soon. That one felt straight. It's just a little bit too fast. That one actually felt like a good shot. Like I didn't get any feedback from my controller. And that's going to be alright. That one was a little bit fast, but that is doable. That is doable. A little bit on the way too close to that left side of the rough right there. But, I think that should do it for now. Let's go to putting, because I know that's one that, we're going to also have an issue with. This one's going to go the distance, and that'll be just fine. Now the issue here is these short putts, actually, because once you have those longer ones, it's, you know, kind of hard not to undershoot it. But these short ones, they could roll, they could break, and it could ruin your day. See, that one was way too short there. That needed a little bit more power. Alright, let's see what we got here. And we've seen that a lot of burning edges out here. It's not really a good look. Let's go ahead and relax now. Maybe a little bit too much mustard there as it rolls by the hole. That one could have been good, but not at all. There we go. Alright. Let's get a few more in. Like, the key is not really to sink most of these putts, but just to get a feel for it. Because that's the main idea. Oh, this one looks dreamy. Oh my goodness, that would have been a great shot right there. Alright, now here we go. You know what, we're about to do something here. I'm going to take that little... Oh. And that's a struggle. That's something we're definitely struggling with today, is just to get those in. Alright, let's start one more time. Let's hope for a good one. This one's going majority left to right, 99 feet. And that one's going wide right. I had no chance. We just got to make sure we clean those up. Those are definitely ones we need to make. Alright, so that will do it for now. When we come back, we're going to make sure that we're ready for today's event. We're going to go ahead and get energized, get, busy. And we're going to go ahead and start our MyCareer. And again, thank you so much for coming by. We'll be right back after this. Where's my face? Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Again, my name is FrettyJay. I'm here on the right side of your screen. Today's program, we're going to be again doing the Korn Ferry tour, our debut of me and my my tour debut for the Korn Ferry at doing the Korn Ferry tour opener at the TPC Deere Run. Today's video would have been sponsored by Deere Energy because I like their drinks, but again, I'm not sponsored by them, so don't sue me. But it'd be pretty cool if they did, because I really like their drinks. My favorite one I think had to be either the pomegranate one. I believe it was pomegranate blueberry. I couldn't find it in stores, but I'm going with black cherry today. That's another great one. You have the option to have it cool or lukewarm. I'm not a fan of very cold drinks all the time, but I got mine straight out of the fridge, and I really like it. It's pretty much, you get a serving of fruits and veggies, but here's the thing: got all the caffeine you need in a coffee drink, or like a freaking a Monster Energy or whatnot. It literally gives you the B12s and everything without all that no soda, no carbonation, any of that, like a Monster Energy drink. I really enjoy these. It's pretty much a tea drink kinda, and pretty much hands down, I just really like them. You can get them in a 6-pack, and I believe a 12-pack. I try to get the 12-pack, but yeah, make sure you check these out. Again, I'm not sponsored by them, but I just wanted to let y'all know about it because they're pretty good, hands down. Y'all saw how I was a little bit tired before. And also today, what I'm eating is some Domino's. Right now I got again, I'm not sponsored by them either, but I gotta tell you, Domino's I think has been, the ultimate, pizza party place. No one, every time there was something, a school event or something, there would always be a, Domino's as the pizza place. There was no other. You get a whole bunch of boxes of Domino's because they were just ready. But today, the two pizzas that I have they're both pan pizzas. We got the cheeseburger one. It's really good. They got their little own ketchup and mustard sauce. I hope that's permanent. And we also got the chicken taco one. I like pretty well. But I really just hands down, I'm going back to this cheeseburger one. They don't even have pickles, and it still hits. I really like their ketchup and mustard sauce. These two gotta stay. These two have to stay. Don't let this be limited edition. Let this stay. I don't think no one has any problem with it. Love it. Alright, so now that, let's look at the settings here. Opponent difficulty normal. Everything's going to be normal. Oh, we're going to keep that in. We're going to keep everything normal for now. We're going to adjust depending on how we are. So, again, the Korn Ferry Tour opener at TPC Deere Run. 72 holes. But let's see if we can make it through the second day. We do have a cut here, so I got to make sure I get in it, make the cut, and so here we are. Let's look at the golf bag. I don't know if I've actually shown you what's in my golf bag today. The driver. We have a 9-degree a sim, tailor-made sim. We also have this wonderful 3-wood, a Ben Hogan GS53. We have a HB Studios HBS Enterprise XD. This is the first ever 3 hybrid. This is the first time you'll ever see me, for a limited time, have a 3 hybrid in my bag. I specifically hate hybrids in real life, but today I'm about to use them. Like these 3 clubs, the driver, the 3-wood, the hybrid, I'm having issues hitting in real life. But hopefully I'll be able to hit him well in the game. My 4 through 9 iron set are the TaylorMade P790s. And my pitching wedges are the Bridgestone Golf Tour BXW1s. And my putter is the Ben Hogan BHB03. Here are my club lengths. I made sure that, I had one for each, kind of level. The only major distance I have is actually, that's supposed to be a 10.5 degree driver. On the image here, it says 9, but it's actually 10. So check that out. I got a 3-wood at 225. Everything else is, at least a 10-yard separation. And of course, you have the putter. A lot of stuff going on. Really hoping that we are going to have a good time. And, hopefully we get some good round coverage in. We're going to start on the black tees with the number 1 hole position. Let's go ahead and get started. Also, this is a special reminder. Make sure you like and subscribe.
Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you today's event. Today's coverage of the Korn Ferry Tour opener is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action.
Yes, the TPC Deere run. Here we go.
This next golfer is about to take part in their very first Korn Ferry Tour event. What are they up against? What can they expect for the season ahead?
Look, it's all been fun and games up until now. Now, this is where reality hits you. 3 wins, battlefield promotion, straight onto the PGA Tour. In all reality, finish in the top 25 and get your PGA Tour card for next season.
There's a lot at stake, though, isn't there, Rich? Because everyone's gunning for the same prize. There is a little benefit, though. The top 75 at the end of the regular season, at least they get themselves to that Korn Ferry Tour playoffs, which is huge.
Yes, but you can't think that way. You have to think top 25 or nothing else. That's the way that you get from the Korn Ferry Tour to the PGA Tour. You don't have to think about the qualifying process. You're in, done, thank you.
All right, the bar's been set. Shoot for the top. It's all set up to be a beauty.
I wish they would hurry up and stop talking so I can freaking, do my commentary. My goodness. Freaking, man. Anyway, here's our first tee shot. At the first, it's about 372 yards to the cup. It's on a 2-foot incline. It's a dog leg to the left. However, we've got some trees on the right, so I can't hit this one, straight on if I decide to, slice it. First tee jitters. let's look at it from here. Yeah, we're looking at about 259 at the turn. And we also got some wind coming on to the left side. So here goes. And that's a little fast. It's going to play with the wind. I think that might, stay in the rough. It might bounce a little bit, but it's not, watch out for left. Oh, right over that person's toes.
That's not the shot
Like,
they wanted.
you could have saw that coming.
In the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be.
And here we are, our second shot. About 81 to the flag. Alright, so this is what we're looking at here. Should I go with the ASMR voice here? So about 81 yards uphill from this lie. A lot of damage here. We're going to try to maybe take a flop. Oh, that's probably not a good idea. I'm going to go ahead and pitch it and spin it down a little bit. See what that does. It's a little fast there. Caught a lot of air. That's going to be a tough birdie.
Shot that. Still a chance.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
And so now this is a 33-foot putt for birdie here on the green in regulation. It's going to go right to left here. So it's going to be very interesting. This is his first putt on the Korn Ferry Tour. Let's see if he sends a message here. That's not looking what we needed. We needed more power out of that. Playing really conservative there.
Par putt coming up here.
This is now for par. Maybe a little bit too much there. That in-between range is kind of hard to deal with.
Looking good.
And he'll settle for bogey that time, but we got a good swing in.
Sitting at 1 over for the day.
Currently 1 over for the day.
But let's face it, 17 holes left to play, Luke. There's lots of time.
How you doing, Ryan? Welcome back. Welcome to the YouTube stream.
Now on the tee.
Coverage of the Korn Ferry Tour.
Trying to reclaim some momentum.
Now here we are at the second hole. This time a dog leg to the right. That one's a little bit slow, but that's a beauty. That's going to have a lot of hang time in the air. Let's see if that kicks forward. And it will, thanks to that mound. Huge drive for a 311.
Second shot on the second.
Now here we are at the second shot. It's about 245 yards. This is a par 5, so he doesn't need it right now. it would just be helpful to get this one close to settle for birdie. You're on a weird lie here. So this is going to definitely bounce back to the left. Oh, this is going to be a great drive. This is going to turn left at the mound. If it hits it right. Oh, the rough caught it up, but it's going to be okay. He has the opportunity now to bring this one back all the way to what we need. Oh, nice. There we go. What a shot. Let's see if it keeps rolling. It was downhill, so it's going to be a tough one. Doing pretty good. Ryan, great drive. Thank you. Hopefully I'll be able to finish this off right here. This is going to be for birdie. This is, sorry. This is going to be about 12 feet going downhill, left or right. I'm sorry, it's actually uphill. Just a tad bit. Oh, that's right. That was the right speed, but just missed it. Luckily, that's going to be a tap in for par.
Well done. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole.
It's so currently tied for 117th. Going one over.
Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
And now here we are, first par 3. This is 183 yards here. This one's going to require a lot of patience here. Wind's moving to the right towards the right side of the hole. It's going to, everything's moving right on this. And that one's also slicing to the right. Let's see if that hangs on. It looks like it's going to be bunker bound, and it is. Right in the heart of the sand here.
As cleanly as they would have hoped.
A bit short with that effort.
Going with the flop shot here, trying to kick this one dead. That looks like it's a good move. That'll be an excellent settle for par.
That was pure silk. Well done.
Now this is going to be a par putt for 3 feet. There we go. Nice touch there.
Moving on.
A lot of people have been having issues with the touch on this game.
Sitting at
Mainly for putting. Because that's where it's do or die. Currently still at 1 over through 3.
teeing off here at the 4th.
Alright. Wind is going left this time. That one's a little bit fast, so it's going to slice with it. That might hit the tree here. Just a little graze. Still going to reach 300 yards. And then some going downhill.
That's a high caliber shot. Time for the second shot here at the 4th.
Second shot in this par 4 here. Really just want to hit this one right on the money. You don't want to mess this one up here. You might want to also go down a club. Oh, that one's going to go right. This is not going to catch the green. And it's going to be a little bit short, too. That's not what you want to be if you're looking for birdie. Unless you're planning on holding out, which, you know, is kind of hard to do as a rookie. But anything can happen here. So that's what we got to look at. Third shot for birdie. 42 yards to the cup, outside the green. Oh, that one's a little bit slow. Yeah, that's going to be a tough putt for par now. Really just trying to keep your nose clean, not trying to get a lot of birdies. I mean, not trying to get a lot of bogeys here.
John, how long is this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
About 26 feet from here, I'd say.
That one's looking good.
Really good, this one.
It's going to be close. Oh, wow. That was a really great read, a great speed. It just was uphill.
So after that,
And that would be a tough bogey, but it was probably one of the better chances instead of a...
trailing by 7 after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
And here we are at the 5th, another par 4 here. That one is definitely going to go left, so it's going to disregard all the wind settings and just beat it. And that's going into sand, so that's also going to be a mood killer. Let's see how Fretty here tries to handle it. The wind looks like it's on his side here, and it's downhill. You got a good lie. However, try to make sure you hit it right. It's going to try to get creative here. See what that does.
This one looks to be bunker bound, Rich. Not good.
Wow, sand to sand.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
At least he has the option here to make the next shot a little bit closer if he wants to. And he does it with that shot. That was perfectly executed. Just a great escape artist. That's what Fretty was known for in 2019. Let's see if he does it here. This is for par. And it goes in.
In the bunker with their tee shot, and that is a very good save.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. We have a par 4 on this one.
So far through 5, only 2 over. So that's a pretty impressive start. This one might actually require a 2-wood here. And this one's still a little bit fast. That might catch the rough, if not the bunker, if it's an overhit. Is it going to slow down? It actually caught a weird lie. I can't even...
This one's the first cut. It's sitting up there pretty good, though, so they might be able to get a good hack at it.
It's at a weird angle, though. Above my feet. With the wind not in my side either. Well, the wind might actually counteract with it. But I don't think it's going to be good enough. It's only 7 feet up. But I don't know if the pitching wedge can actually go that far in this angle in the light rough. It's like, it's the first cut, so do I want to club up here? Might as well. Let's see what that does. It's a little bit fast, so that's going to help. And that's going to actually overshoot. That's pretty impressive. At least it's on the fairway, but, you know, we needed a birdie here, and that's not helping us with that.
Green was always in the cards.
Here's an opportunity to flop it down. Flop has to be one of his favorite approach shots. And that one's going to roll a little bit. That's not going to help for birdie
12 feet to the hole.
or par. This is 12 feet. Let's see what we have here. Slowly going right to left. He's going to take his putt. That may be a little too short there. That field is really messing him up. I really would.
Certainly was robbed on that effort.
And that's another bogey for Fretty here. Not good.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Deep into the front nine. Here we are at the 7th hole. I'm sure the player's thinking about bouncing back after that poor bogey at the previous hole.
We're here at the second. With a 3-wood. Let's see what Fretty tries to do here. I think he's going to try to draw this one to counteract. But let's see how that works. Not too much. Ooh, that one's actually going to... I like how that's done. That's looking like it's going to hit the center. That was a spectacular shot. You cannot agree that with the way he created that shot to hit it and kind of react with the if we're going right to left. Still long, well, it's still 28 feet from the hole, but to actually hit it on with a 3-wood is very tough to do. For birdie. This one's going to be close. Just a little bit over, but, you know, it was a good read to get it up there. Oh, what a heartbreaker. It just went all around the hole and just did not want to go. Poor Arthur.
And this one is for bogey.
And that's just the cost of the new putting right there. The new putting right there is being a lot difficult. Really touchy-feely. Because what's happening is the vibration of it really gets to you. A long par 4 right here, 432 yards. That one's going fast. That's going to head to the bunker right there. Unless it bounces pretty hard, but I don't think so. 291 yards into the sand. 151 to the cup. Let's see how he plays it with a 9-iron.
She's deep, boys. She's deep.
And that one's a fast shot. That's hunting. That's going to be on the green. Let's see how far it goes. Look at this. What a great escape. Not close, but given the circumstances and the line, that is truly tremendous. Honestly, this one looks like it's going to be right to left going 23 feet, but at the end it's going to start to turn back. I would just probably hit this one straight in and try again for par. Oh, that's a miss hit for sure. All right, he's going to call an audible here. Going to change up the controls.
That's the cardinal sin, leaving it short and a half. This putt is of 9 feet.
Let's see if that helps. This is a mid-game adjustment right here. Oh, he had it right.
Good, wasn't it?
Just missed it right.
And this one will be for bogey.
Another 3-putt right there. That's something that really needs to change as we head on to the final hole in the front 9. Currently at 5 over, dropping back to 152nd. That's pretty much at the back of the pack right there. Pretty much dead last. We need to get it back together.
Par 4. Step up to the tee and own it.
That was weird. There we go. And that's going to roll down the hill. Let's see how far. Not much. 322.
Oh, that was pure.
That'll probably work.
From about 180 yards.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Let's see what he does here. I think he's trying to go for a fade and cross attack. Let's see how this works. Oh, he hit that one perfect. But he overshot it. Oh, no. Man, that was really looking good. That truly was a tremendous shot. Just overshot it there, and it really killed his drive.
3 consecutive bogeys. That's bad momentum.
He's going to go with the flop here again. Doesn't really trust the chip from this far out. Let's see if he gets it to stick. Oh my goodness, that was right at the goal, but let's see if this stops. I don't think it's going to stop.
And he needs this to save par.
This is 18 feet out, left to right here. This is save par to stay at 5 over. That looks really... Oh, man.
Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. Just
Too much speed.
Not a bad line, miss.
And that will be another bogey for Fretty here. Going 6 over through the round.
And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard.
We're going to take a break real quick. But first, we're going to have a live look at what Fretty has to say about what's going on. Hey, yeah, the first, after first front 9, I was really, just a little bit nervous, just trying to get a feel for it, feel for the game, it's a new game and all. It's been about, came out Friday, played, almost, for 4 days straight. I've been hoping to, get some good shots. I'm doing great with my other clubs. I actually made a hole-in-one, within my first 2 rounds of playing. The main clubs I'm having an issue with is really my driver and my putter. Mainly just trying to get the tempo right on the driver and mainly just getting the correct, distance and, speed with my putter. Those are the main 2 things that are setting me up for failure. I'm missing a lot of fairways because of the driver and missing a lot of great putt opportunities, 2-putting, 3-putting, maybe even worse because of, my putting skills. So I'm hoping that I'm trying to, hopefully it gets tightened up on the second, the back 9. We got some, a par 5 coming up on the 10th. So that's a good opportunity to at least get 1 birdie on the scorecard. Let's hope for, also I changed the vibration of, I've removed that off to see if that'll help me with my putts, because I think that's what kind of also gets to me a little bit. just you know, having that vibration there telling you to stop, and it, you know, kind of gives you that little panic point right there. So that's one thing. But yeah, let's hope for a good back nine, and yeah, let's, you know, see if we can make up some strokes. We're dead last. We need to make sure we're not dead last. You know, we're trying to make a cut here. And yes, thank you, Fretty, for doing all that. So we're gonna take a quick break. Back nine action of the first round is gonna happen soon. So don't go anywhere. Make sure, again, if you're new to the channel, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, and thanks again, and we'll be right back. Hey everybody, welcome back. Live coverage of the Korn Ferry Tour opener at TPC John Deere run. Live look at FrettyJay here at the 10th hole. 586 yards. Almost looks straight up with some water on the right. Currently standing at 6 over. Let's hope he makes a comeback here to make it to finish out in a good round. The putting stroke has been the key factors of the high score, as he's the driver is also another good indicator right here. You know, trying to go for a great tee shot, but he's able to recover. That's the thing. He's able to recover well most of the time. You know, whether or not the second shot, the third shot puts it close, just can't finish with the putting. That one's a little bit fast there. That's definitely going to head into the bunker or rough, how it pounces. And that's going to stay in the bunker.
Oh dear, that's on the beach.
And I'm going to clip that right there because that's not supposed to happen. Now, he understands the situation of how he needs to hit this one out and close. He doesn't want to risk a shot, a stroke right here, and, you know, hit a 3-wood. So he's going to hit a 5-iron and try to get this one close. Hit that one well. I might trail into the first cut if he's not careful. And it will, but it's only the first cut. It's almost a fairway here. That's a huge fade he put on there. That's going to be flirting with the water. Oh.
Right into the water on that one.
That could have been easily saved, though. That was the thing. Let's see if you could drop it somewhere. He's going to try it again at the...
streak of 4 bogeys.
He's going to try it again. This time with a little bit of that right there.
Looks like a lovely little draw there. Well, let's hope this one draws a good lie, because it's not going to be on the fairway.
And again in the water. It's not looking well for him.
That's a water ball. Time for their 7th shot.
This is not looking good for Fretty right here.
We're going to try and hook this one in the wind to slow the golf ball down.
Well, that's a lovely shape shot.
It's just not cutting. The wind is just holding it up, and that is again another shot.
Well, a man on the ground, John McCarthy, would have a better look at this. How's it lying?
Well, guys,
Already at the 9th stroke. This is just a nightmare at this point.
get a hold of this one.
See what he does here. Oh, and that sticks the landing. Oh, wait. It's moving a little bit. Really came at this 10th hole looking for an opportunity. Only just for, you know, it to just roll away. And here it now picks up speed now. Just a little bit.
You've left yourself a long way between the holes, so let's get this one close.
Just trying to not get to the max here on his 10th, you know, 10th stroke right now. And that's definitely overpowered.
Bit too heavy-handed there. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
Now at the 11th stroke. And that too is too much.
And unfortunately, the shot limit has been reached on this hole. And this player is going to move on to the next.
And that is it.
13 over for the day.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Now all the way in last.
Teeing off here at the 11th.
13 over. Only through 11th after that terrible performance. And, you know, that's definitely, unless something amazing happens within these 2 rounds, that pretty much sealed the deal there. Just a terrible performance.
That is right down.
That's a perfect drive right there. It's going to catch the rough, but, you know, honestly, that was a good stroke, so who's not going to, you know, it's going to be tough to find it if it keeps rolling like that, but it gets into a playable lie. This one's uphill, 101 yards. He's clubbing up twice. However, you know, he's going to duck it back down, but the wind should be in due favor. That was a little bit fast, and that one's actually going to carry. That rough was actually just a false alarm. That was like, it was lying like on the fairway or something, and the wind carried it. So now this is off the green into the, like actually in the rough again for birdie. That's going to be a good bounce. Let's see how this rolls. It's just going to miss the flag, but, you know, let's see how this stops. Had that been at normal pace, that would have probably went in, but this is for par. Don't want to miss this.
Good looking putt.
And that's going to miss the break. Another bogey on the scorecard.
And that putt will drop. Well,
Really just a frustrating round for Fretty here.
sitting at 14 over for for the day.
Not where we planned.
Threes are always fun. See if you can knock it close.
Now we got a live look at a par 3 here. Gonna go with a 4 hybrid. 4 iron instead of the hybrid. Gonna loft this baby up. Oh, that's a big old draw. That's gonna go all the way, probably to the sand right here. Actually, beyond it. Oh, right there at the hill.
Needed to put some draw on that one, but just couldn't get it dialed in.
All right, now he's gonna go with a flop shot. Try to arc it down too. Oh no, that may have been a... That's going to get on, and it's going to roll, actually. So that, kudos to that luck right there. Still a ways from the hole, but, you know, that could have been, you know, so much better.
Well, I don't mind this par putt.
To have finally a par on the back 9. It's only been 3 holes, but it felt like we already went through a whole round already. Let's see how this plays. Wow.
Well, that's criminal.
A great putt, just missed it short.
That drives you bonkers as a player.
And that's going to be another bogey.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Matt Kuchar is atop the leaderboard with a 2-stroke lead.
We don't care about them.
Now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
And here we are. 13th hole. If it can get any worse, it will. That's a fast one. Still going right, though.
You should find the fairway.
Let's see how much this rolls down the hill. It's going to roll to 306.
Playing from 110 yards out.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Here we go. That one's a little fast. He's going to fight the wind here. Hang time in the air. Whoa, this is right at the hole. And it sticks the landing on the green. Fantastic shot. This is great momentum if he hits this birdie. This is outside the range of 10 feet. Here we go.
It's tracking.
It's just short again.
That had a chance, didn't it?
He did not. He doesn't practice his strokes. He just
Here, let's see if he can make
gets a good feel. That'll be the first par on the back 9 after 4 holes.
Matt Kuchar currently leading the field.
I don't know why he's in the Korn Ferry Tour.
It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
All right. He's going to put a little fade on this one. Oh, and that's going to go straight left. That's going to go down that hill. Oh, yeah, that's going a ways. Big yardage, but 331, but again, not on the fairway, so does it really matter?
Setting up here, looking at an elevated green.
Now, this is one of the worst shots to have right here. Just hoping everything is literally against you right now. I really don't know if this is going to ever actually going to make it.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
That's perfect. That gets on the green. I am truly amazed. That was a ridiculous blind shot right there.
Long putt. We might even have to hinge on this one.
This is for birdie too, so see what he does here. This is only at 50% power. This is not going to be anywhere close tap-in range, and he's going to pay there.
How that putt came up shy. This putt from around 18 feet.
That's overkilled.
Okay, slow down now. That's enough. Setting up from the first cut here, the green.
Might as well just... Wow. Did not use entire power right there.
This next putt here is for a double bogey.
To double.
Tracking.
And that's going to miss.
That's inside the range.
Just really a tough break for Fretty right here. Not good. 18 over.
Matt Kuchar is atop of the leaderboard with a one-stroke lead.
No one cares.
Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
And here we go. Here is Fretty here.
Bad hole on the last. They need to shake it off and concentrate on the task at hand.
And that's a fast one. It's going to roll too.
Heading safely for the fairway.
Let's see how far this is going to roll. .308 right there. This is 157 to the flag. That's a little fast. It's got a little bit of air too. Oh yeah, that's going to be good. What a shot. Whoa! Just the inches from the hole. You know what he was doing with that one.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Lining up the birdie putt here.
This is a tough birdie putt. This is actually for the first birdie of the round for his career. And he blew it. Did not turn enough.
This is, I can't believe what I just saw there. It seems surreal. This is crazy.
And Cooge currently leads this one.
No one cares again.
Just a few holes to play. Let's
Here
see
we
what
are at the
happens
par 3, the 16th. This one's about even. Kind of want to put a stinger on this one. Let's see what he does here. This one's a little bit fast. This one's up in the air. I think this is going to actually hand in the sand. Cash.
And approach didn't seem to
That's
fit
just...
their eye.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
And stops it right by the flag, about 10 feet.
Still a mid-range putt coming.
Actually 6.
6 feet.
This
remaining
is
the
for par.
Putt is underway.
Oh my goodness, a heartbreaking turn.
And this one will be for bogey.
Hasn't really made a lot of pars since the front 9. Only 2, but yet only 3 on the front.
Matt Kuchar is on top of the leaderboard. Currently 2
We
shots
don't
to
care.
We have a par 5.
And now here we are, 2 holes left. There we go with a piercing ball flight.
Shot this.
And that one did not want to hang on. Whoa, hold on. Looks like the fairway caught it and kept it bouncing back to the left. So that was good. 323 yards there.
On the 17th.
Coming up next, we're going to go live on Twitch doing some Animal Crossing cleanup. Also, we're going to do Speed Weeks. We're going to be playing some NASCAR Heat 5. Twitch, you want to go ahead and follow me at FrettyJay right there. Also, follow my Facebook, FrettyJay Gaming. You'll see my FrettyJay logo up there. So make sure y'all check out for that. This is all following coverage of the first 2 rounds of the Korn Ferry Tour opener. And pending rounds 3 and 4 pending if we make the cut, which most likely we're not going to make the cut.
Well, this is bold. Their eyes are opening up, headed for the green.
Here we go. Let's see how this one bounces. Let's see if it turns. I don't think it's going to turn forward, but it is going to turn down. This is a par 5, I believe, so it's on the green for eagle.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Now, this is a huge eagle putt. With the way we're going right now, I don't believe this is going to go anywhere near, but it's worth a shot. This is only at 52%, but it's hunting. Tell you what, that's a good look for birdie, though. Let's see if he can finish the job. For the first birdie on the KFT. It goes in. The first birdie of the Korn Ferry Tour. Coming at the 17th hole at the TPC Deere run. And here we are at the final hole with that great momentum right there. Par 4, 472 yards. Wind is some strong headwind. Let's see if you can cut through it. That one's a fastball.
Not a bad line, this one.
That's going to go for a cool 300. Just shy of it.
Time for the second shot on the 18th.
So far, being great and creative with these shots right here. Let's see what he does next. I would not recommend a fade on this hole with how the 10th hole played him. But that one looks okay. It's not going to break. This one's going to be hanging in the air. Let's see if it kicks forward. All right. Still right to left putt for birdie.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
To go back-to-back birdies. This is way outside his range right now, but let's see what he does. This is about 28 feet going uphill. This is right on the money. Look at this. Wow. That was a really great putt there. Right speed and everything. But this will be a great par. Finishing after what would be a terrible round, but shooting 89 for his first round of the Korn Ferry Tour. A lot of work needing to be done to make the cut, but, you know, we did see some promising better looks. Just need to, again, work on that putting.
A good sign. What a day. Time to go in the clubhouse and cool off.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.
Live look with Fretty on his thoughts. Well, I can clearly say that the 10th hole really did his bad. You know, I should have stopped trying to, you know, draw the ball in, you know, most of the ball was like into the, into the what was like in the water, and it was not cutting back quick enough, and it was just really just me just shooting myself in the foot constantly. I should have just took it the other way and tried to go from there, but again, with the way that was gonna angle up, it wasn't gonna work well as well, because it was gonna just roll into the water. But I just wanted a little counter react with it going left to right, and try to get it check up and slow it down, but also fight up the hill. But we wasn't able to do that, and and we kept trying at it, and it was no use. It was just a really bonehead move on my part. Hopefully we get that fixed, of us being smart. But other than that, we could have had a better round. We left a lot of good putts out there, a lot of tap-ins we just missed. We can easily score about, maybe break 80 or around that 80 range, because just simply off of missed putts. And, granted, we're not dealing with, we're not giving ourselves any good favors leaving it short. But we also got to look at the tee shot. The tee shot has to be on the fairway at all times. I cannot afford to be in the bunker. It's one of those things you just can't have. Also, you can't have, heavy rough. Granted, we was able to make great escapes, most of the time, but also it cost us, position towards the hole, where, we had long 20-foot, 30-foot putts that, even that we can't even get that close, because, we're messing up on our, our putting, where, we need to have that touch, we need to have that feel of what do I need, how hard do I need to hit the ball. And that's one of those things that really cost us, a lot of strokes, putting mainly. I think we averaged about a 2-3 putt every hole. If we could just, if we just shaved off one putt each hole, it would have definitely gave us, what, we were at 89. We're at 89 today, as we shot 18 over. One putt would have got us at even par. -1, even par. Hands down. If we just eliminated one stroke, we would have been even par. One stroke every hole. Granted, we did make par on 5 holes. I think we also made a birdie on 1. So, to make those 6, minus that 1 birdie, that's 7. So, yeah, if we could have just, knocked down 13 other, minus 13, we would have been at least 5 over instead of 18 over. Like, that was, this was a ridiculous outing. But again, it's our first hole, first round. But we have played at the TPC Deere run before. But, ironically, that is literally my average score. Like, it all crept back up to me, to shoot at 18 over, 12, between 12 to 18 over. So, it's just something we, got to make sure we got to look at and try to go on from there. All right, thank you. And so that will do it for our first round coverage of the Korn Ferry Tour opener at TPC Deere Run. We leveled up to level 25 here. So far, the leader is Matt Kuchar, which isn't an actual name. Let's look at the event stats so far. And like what Fretty said here, we just had a really tough time with putts and driving as we wait for the stats to load up. So the longest drive is about 322 yards, 23 yards. Longest scoring putt, that was pretty tremendous. Only 7 feet. We only was able to put it 7 feet. 50% fairways and regs, 50% greens and regs. We need to get that number bumped up tremendously. You know, we make great shots when we do get on the green, but, you know, there's a lot more that we just left out there because of a terrible tee shot, and that terrible tee shot also led to terrible, you know, approaches where we missed the green because we were already missing fairways. Average distance was about 302. Proximity to the hole was 51. We really need to clean that up so that way we can get better putts, you know, in the hole. You know, you don't want to have it, you know, 40 feet out. You'd rather have it, you know, 10, 15 or less. So that way you wouldn't have to just hit it and hope that it'll get close. And that's what happened there. One putt percentage, 11.11%. Terrible. 3 putt avoidance, very low. Putt accuracy short, 100%. But medium and long putts, we have terrible. 18% for medium putts, long putts at 0. Scrambling, very low. Just terrible right here. And par breakers have been horrendous. Only 5%, 11% birdie conversion. There's literally one birdie on the scorecard. Only 6 pars, 9 bogeys, and 2 that were worse than that. So shooting at 89 today, 89 in the first round. We're going to go into this second round real quick. I'm going to go ahead and right into it. No commercials. Just kidding, we're going to actually have a commercial. And right after this, we're going to be back with the second and perhaps final round coverage of Fretty's Korn Ferry Tour opener right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody. My name is FrettyJay, and my face isn't loaded up yet, so give me a second. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. We're here for the second round coverage of the Korn Ferry Tour opener at the TPC Deere Run. Again, my name is FrettyJay. We're giving you a live look at the training facilities right here because we need to go and out of all things we're going to work on our putting, because the putting aspect of PGA Tour 2K21 especially after our performance, really alerted me that we need to spend more time practicing here. As we take this live look. Trying to get a feel for this without the vibration here. That's the one thing we did adjust for. And here we go. Again, we're just hitting it very hard. But not enough. It's either too hard or not enough every time. Just by a foot. Or maybe worse. And we need to get that fixed immediately. Because we lost a lot of strokes hitting 3 putts. That's the right speed. Now we just need to make sure this second putt goes in. The main goal is to hit 2 putts at least. Because most of the first putts are just long. So we need to make sure that we 2-putt it, if anything. That one looks like it's right on the money. Oh, man, that was a shot to remember. You had the right idea. Just barely missed. The cup didn't show love and fall in. That one looks like it's good, but it's actually going to overshoot. That's a good look. Just not going to make it. If anything, I just want to have the speed right, if anything. Aiming is a whole nother battle, but I would just like to have the, the right speed towards the entire thing. And that was only 77%. So something obviously went wrong there. Maybe a little bit too much. There we go. That one's a little bit off to the right. That should be the right distance, though. That's good. There we go. That's 70. That may be a little bit too much. It actually is. This is now 9 feet. That's going. That's going to be in. Got lucky there. I don't think this is powerful enough. That's going to be within 5. That's a green light. And that'll do it. Let's look at this one. That might be right at it. Just trying to adjust for, the speeds and whatnot. There we go. Better 2 putts now. Now this one is actually more of a 1 putt deal. Now it's looking good. Tell you what, it missed there, but we did see some right to left happen, but it didn't actually affect the shot. So that's on me for thinking too much or overthinking it. Like I saw it, like I see this, I don't think it's gonna work. But again, I also have a tendency to, you know, mess it up by not hitting it straight. See, that one's a good stroke right there. Can't get better than that. These are better shots now. But none of these are more guaranteed than anything else. This is at 88% power. I'm not sure how much 88% is when 144 is on it. But this is looking pretty close. That actually might be the right one. It's about 3 feet. There we go, getting better at putting. That's got to go in. That got to go in. There we go. Better putting now. We're getting used to it. Let's keep it up. So that's 64. This is definitely going to trail right, but let's see if it lines up pretty good to the hole. Oh, it's actually going to correct itself a little bit. Tell you what, that was aimed more precisely. That would have went in. This is going to fly past the hole, it looks like. That's fine. There's the right speed. Just, you know, we're making better putts. So hopefully, we can do better. And that one was terrible. However, let's see how fast this rolls. Because it might have actually been a good thing. Alright. I went halfway there. Sets up with a good 26-footer. Oh, that may have been overshot. These putts are definitely makeable. That one was way too short. Not as short, but, you know. That will do. Gotta keep going. I was only 84% power. Let's see if it, you know. That actually overshot it, so. There we go. Oh, this one looking good. Hey! Let's go for another one. This one breaking a little bit to the left. This one is going to be a little bit short, but you know, that is a great lie from about 38 feet. That is brilliant. Just tap that in. That's excellent right there. All right, this is 115. This is 72 feet now. Let's see if this travels all the way or speeds past it. I think 80% might be the actual number because 72 is not doing it. 88 is overshooting it. It might be around the 75-80 mark right here. 36 actually to be short. But being one take Tina right here, you know, not trying to practice, just have instinct. I don't think I should have went 100% here. It's ball high. Yeah, that's going to go right by. But, you know, that was, you know, 100% with a foot down gets you 164. And this one's going to creep, and for... It's not going to get there. It was uphill, mind you. Or at least kind of level. There we go. A little bit suspenseful right there. And this one is possibly makeable. It's only 28 feet straight in. That looks almost straight. Ah, that last little smudge bit right there. But that'll be okay. Alright, this one's a weird one. We're not really going to try it like that. This is 81%. That was a dumb one to try to practice on. Like, I don't know why would someone do that. This is 23. .38 was the right distance. That was just not the right aim. There we go. Alright, the moment of truth here. That one's a little bit too hard. Flies by the hole. That's 67. This is a breaking ball. Good speed. It just didn't break like we thought it would. Alright, we're going to give it a couple more goes at it. This is 41. And at 40%, that's really not good. That's barely halfway. That one's good, though. Nicely done. Alright, for the record, let's try this one more time. For some apparent reason. Alright, 19 feet. That's looking good. Alright, let's tap this and we'll get out of here. There we go. It's 49% power. Alright. For some reason, they just want me to do this one. What a tease. Can't leave it that short. We can't finish that one. That's green light. And on that note, we're going to end it. Nope, we're going to end it. We're going to, well, bonus. Bonus. Alright, yeah, that's it. Alright, here we go. Welcome, Jelly, to the stream, the live stream, as we're about to finish up our final round coverage of the Korn Ferry Tour opener at the TPC Deere run. I'm currently dead last at 18 over for the first round. We're going to try to make a great comeback, try to get a personal best as we're in our first debut, first tour debut. How's the sleep schedule? It's okay. I was really trying not to stream as much. I honestly might extend it. I'll give it a pass today because I was waiting for I had a NASCAR League race that I was supposed to do, but they postponed the league race because last week was terrible. But so I was actually supposed to do this. I was actually supposed to do this live stream on YouTube earlier, but our internet went out. So now mainly because of that, it caused us to it caused me to push everything back. So once I got a new modem and router, everything started to work again. So now we're good. We're back on schedule. Well, of course we're not on schedule, but because of this exception, I'm willing to go past today. So I'm actually going to put that on Twitter that hey, I'm going to be doing that. I might actually play a few rounds of golf actually as well, depending on how much time I feel. I might do it right there in the middle, what do you think? Because the 3 games I'm gonna play on Twitch tonight, I still want to play more golf. I might do some match play or something while it's on pro settings. But the 3 games I want to play is Animal Crossing, PGA Tour 2K21, and NASCAR Heat 5. Those are the 3 games I want to play tonight. I just want to know at what order should I do it. I know there's going to be a crowd for PGA Tour because I've seen a lot of streamers. Well, not a lot of streamers. There's a lot of viewers here for PGA 2K21. And I want to make sure that, because I'm still trying to find affiliate here. I'm still trying to, my main goal is, the last goal I need is to average the 3 viewers. I'm at 1 point something now because it was dropping. I just need to get that more of a following. I know it's out there because I know there's people. It's hard to, Twitch doesn't really have a good discoverability. YouTube is also the same way, especially when I'm going live. I don't expect for people to just follow, just find me playing this right now. You say Heat 5. What about Animal Crossing? Because Animal Crossing, I wanted to be on my list. I might actually push that to tomorrow, actually. Depending on, I'm going to look at the viewership. I want to do that and then unwind with PGA Tour. Or it depends. I might do a few races I don't want to spend too much time on it. I do want to go to bed around 12 or 1, around the 1 or the 12 to 1 mark. Since Netflix is, you know, let me check and see if Netflix is back on. You want Animal Crossing second? Like, should I play, you know, should I even play Animal Crossing, you know, tonight? Like, I'll play it off stream because I still got to clean up my island. Well, not necessarily clean it up. I just, you know, I'm still trying to move my rocks around. I think that's my main goal. And once I do that, you know, then I can start cleaning up because that's really all it is. Do I have Disney Plus? I believe I have Disney Plus. I think my mom had, you know, Disney Plus, so I'm using hers. But I definitely find out. But we're gonna enough talk about that because we're gonna, you know, right now it's live coverage of our Tea Time Presents our PGA Tour coverage on YouTube. I'm gonna do my MyCareer on YouTube exclusively. It's going to be live on YouTube, but I'm going to have it edited up and everything so that way, you know, when people can look at it, they can see what's going on. So that way it'll be an actual YouTube video. You're going to watch you on your TV? Nice. Oh yeah, because smart TVs have it on YouTube. Yes, I saw one of my favorite people, Kier Please. Hopefully I pronounced that right. I really didn't hear it pronounced. But, yeah. You can actually watch live, you know, streams on YouTube, so I was pretty excited on that, on the TV. And I don't know what happened. We were in a loading screen. Also coming up next on YouTube, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna do a couple videos of how you can make cool webcam frames using only Microsoft Paint and Microsoft PowerPoint. You don't need any special programming. You just have to be, you know, me, I'm pretty good at improv, and, you know, pretty much I just use those two and just call it a day. So, yeah. And here we are at the TPC Deere run for Black Friday coverage of the Korn Ferry Tour opener. It's cut time, and pretty much I feel like I know I shouldn't be counting myself out, but I feel pretty confident we're not going to make the cut unless we do tremendously well. And I don't know, we might need 18 birdies or something. We need something to get back in. We need a whole lot of something, actually, because it's highly unlikely with the way we're scoring right now we're going to get there. But who knows? Underway at the first tee is FrettyJay here. And that's a stinger. That might actually roll aways. Carried at 285. And that's going to roll up the hill for 308.
Well played, mate. Time for the second shot into the first.
You say buying beer is a setup. Tell me a little bit about that. Perfect. And that's going to stick the landing and also spin back, so that's kind of not what we were looking for there. But we're putting for birdie, and now we can test our new putting skills. with this interesting lie right here. This is going left to right and back to the... Well, but it's going left to right up top a little bit, but it's mainly going right. So we're going to aim this a little bit over here. We're just eyeballing it right now. This is 30 feet for birdie. Maybe a little bit too much mustard on that catch up.
Oh, so close.
Just a little bit, but it's still rolling pretty fast. We didn't check the green speeds. They are kind of slow, but not slow enough. This is for par.
This one has eyes for the hole.
Oh no, he punked out at it.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
This one's looking good.
Oh man, that is not what we... We've been practicing here for I don't know how long at the practice facility just to go ahead and 4-putt. That is not acceptable at all.
Well, that's not the most positive of starts. Getting underway over par.
We putted for birdie, miss. Par, miss. Bogey, miss.
Well, it's time to
That is not good. Luckily, we got a par 5 here. Hopefully, we can do more than just make par. And that's going to be a beautiful draw with the fast swing right there. This is going to hit the rough at 300 actually and roll to the left. Going to lateral to 318.
Playing from around 240 yards.
Here's our second shot. Wind is favoring the right. Not too much, but we're going to go ahead and do almost a semi-punch here as we make a draw.
Go with a
Oh, that's really fast. I don't know if it's going to make it. That may have been too much.
Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error.
Yeah, they parred this hole yesterday, but from easier circumstances today, a little more difficult, but still doable.
Oh, that one's a little bit too slow. Hopefully this stands back. Still not on the green. Really needed that in regulation, but I think he's going to putt this one, actually. This is about 6 yards, 18 feet for birdie. And tell you what, great speed, just broke a little bit because of the fairway. But honestly, the 2-putt,
Okay, let's head to the next.
that's a great scramble for par. It's not what we're looking for, but hey, it was really good given the circumstances. Gives us a little bit more confidence in the putting, and, you know, we move on.
Teeing off here at the third hole.
So as we know, we're probably out of it. We're just trying to do our best. You know, our main objective is to make good putts right now. That's the main thing we're looking at. As we go into the third hole, par 3. It's actually 36 feet up. I'm going to club up here. I'm going to club up and stick it. I should go 2 clubs up. Actually, back to 1. We're going to hit a 5-iron because I'm not sure if that's going to actually, you know, if that wind's going to push it up a little bit.
Oh, that's
Perfect.
Absolutely flushed.
And that's good. Hopefully it drifts down.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
Should check out Flight Sim. I was looking at it. If I have a PC, that's, you know, that's I'm definitely going to try that for that. But now here we are at the 13th. We got a 13-foot putt for birdie here after landing nicely on the green. Oh, that was a little bit off. And that's going to roll too. Man, that was just a touch, and it just went, carry pass. Now it's uphill now. This is for par. Ooh. Had the right idea, but that's going to be a 3-putt.
Hoke, as in choke.
This hole's a tough two-shotter, a long par 4.
And here we go at the 4th. After a terrible 3-putt there. Trying to get back here. Perfect.
Just some of the best rhythm in the game.
What do you mean old school or new school?
Second shot here on the 4th.
Oh no, that's very slow. That's going way ridiculously short. Ooh, almost hit somebody.
Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Alright, now not on the green.
Not bad though.
And that's not going to cut it either. That's going to be a long putt for par, so you know what that means. We're probably looking at a bogey or worse.
Putting hasn't been the strength today. Hopefully that can change right here.
This is not a good look either. 25 feet for par. Looks like you got the pace down. Look at this. Whoa! That's our first long putt. We made it for par. The confidence is back up there. Currently 3 over for the day. We're going to get a live look at that one. Just had the pace right. Just got the green light. Got the little roll in too. 25 feet. That's a tough one.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
The thing I hate about Zoom is people saying sus things.
It's time to step on.
If they're not talking about you, I wouldn't worry about it. Unless, you know, they're talking about your friends, then, you know, by all means defend your friends. If they're actually your friends. Or, you know, just be kind. You know, I wouldn't worry about it too much.
That should find the cut stuff.
It's a alright drive. This one might push into the rough. Well, it's going to slow down for 311, but it's going to be on a weird angle. You might have to hit this across your body.
Playing from around 110 yards out.
.109, and it's downhill.
Looked like they were
That was a
swinging
little bit
snake
fast,
for the golfer.
but, you know, oh my goodness, that's overshot. Man,
It's a little way.
wrong club there.
Mailed the green with that approach.
Getting ready to
With the
play
sand wedge. Trying to hit this one softly down the hill. I don't know if he had a good angle at it to roll right in, but it's looking pretty close. And that'll be good right there.
This, he'll save his par.
This one's going both left and right, so I'm going to just probably hit this one straight in. This is for par. There we go.
Full hold.
Very, it's good confidence right here. You might not talk in the chat because you're watching. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. I won't be able to actually be active as much as I can in the chat because, again, this is going to be coverage. This is all going to be part of my YouTube video. So I don't want to talk as much in there because I would like for, you know, so that way when
At a par 4.
I edit or whatever, whoever I edit, it, you know, doesn't interfere with, you know, the cuts and everything. So, but I totally understand. All right, so here we are at the do I want to go for it here or just going to creep this one on?
Lovely rhythm there, Rich.
And that's pretty fast, but it's hunting for the bunker right there. The same mistake he did last time. Well, at least it's more level than last time. Last time it was at an angle. This one's actually, you know, straight up at it.
Really burrowed into this bunker. They're going to need to be quite careful as they exit this beach.
That was very fast, but it looks like, well, nope, it's going to hit that mound and kick back. Yeah.
And here we
It
are.
was looking all right except for that part, but, you know, we're going to hit a flop right here. Fretty loves the flop. The flop, you know, the flop shot is like one of his favorite little shots right here. And that was a little bit too fast. That might skirt off if it doesn't stick. Yeah, that's not going to stick.
This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it.
He's going to go ahead and putt it. 24 feet for par. Oh, that's a green. Oh, man, great pace. Just did not go in the hole. If it did, it would have made it.
This putt is about 8 feet.
At least he's getting the 2 putts now. He's cleaning up on the 2 putts, so that's really good right there.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3.
All right, here we go. The tough par 3 right here. This is a tough distance right here. It's going to go with the 3 hybrid. It's going to actually try to draw this one a little bit. And this one's soft. Let's see how this does. That's a little fast. I don't know. Yeah, that's definitely not going to make it. It might bounce. Oh, it's going to bounce in the sand. I was hoping it might have bounced because of that mound back in, but it didn't hit what he was looking for.
Bob Ross on this shot, no draw whatsoever.
What the heck was that metaphor? All right, with the good old flop again. That's looking pretty good. Whoa! Flirting with the hole.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
Ball said just a tip. And just ran out. For par. We'll go in. Making a lot more pars this time.
And a nice, tidy save from the greenside bunker. Nice par.
Almost had a chance to hole it in. Really just hunting for it right now. Still outside the cut line, but I tell you what. Showing a lot more promise this time.
What happens here at the 8th?
Now at the 8th hole. 433 yards going uphill. There we go. A little bit fast, so it might break off the fade. Let's see if it hops over the bunker. Oh, yeah, the mound kicked it back up, and it also kicked it back towards the bunker as well.
Playing this one about
That's crazy.
150 yards out.
This one's going to be a art right here. See how he hits this one. Decided to go with a draw here. Catching some hang time. This is going to be on the center of the green. And it sticks the landing. Impressive.
And nicely played.
The shot creator juices is coming in.
Oh, this is a long way from downtown, but you're closer. John, what's he got in front of him?
Looks like a strong 25 feet.
Quarter of 100 right here. Going uphill for birdie. Great pace.
Now that's a mistake.
Just played it safe and stayed at cup high. However, this is a heartbreaker right here for par.
3 feet to the cup.
Oh, it hopped right over the hole. That was a bad stroke. You saw the path right there, turn left.
Coming up.
That was terrible.
Let's take a look at
Just mishit that one. As we head on to the final hole of the front nine. Currently 23 over for the tournament actually. Try to give it our best. This is a long par 4 right here. Ridiculously long. That's a huge, huge draw that he was trying to make right there. I don't know if that's going to go the way he was intended. He was trying to get it to roll down that here for extra yardage, but at least he got a downhill look at the ball.
playing this shot from about 210 yards out.
This one he's going to play up with a stinger. Oh, wow, that's a huge one. Let's see if that kicks back. Oh, no, that's definitely not going to kick back. He was trying. I saw what happened, but it just, the draw was way too powerful.
Not committing to it, leaving it out.
Getting ready to play their third.
All right, here we go. Another opportunity to go with the lovely patented, the Fretty flop shot right here. The signature flop shot. Oh, no. It's going to stick, though. Hit it off to the right.
Par putt if you can make this.
All right, Jelly. This is for par. Oh, that's off to the right.
Was on a good line.
Just hopped over the hole.
Coming up here.
And that's going to be for bogey. It is what it is, though.
It goes for consecutive bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Alrighty, Rich. This is crunch time. We're through 9 holes today. This player's on the wrong side of the cut line.
Window or aisle? That's exactly what they're thinking. Do they want a window seat or an aisle seat? There's no chance they're making the cut. Sorry, Luke, but that's the reality.
Wow. Okay.
Rude.
Luke,
That's a little bit fast. That's going to definitely be tree bound. Bank?
Well, this should be
No.
predictable. Don't know what you're
Just
gonna
a
get
little
with the
bit.
golfing gods here.
All right.
Corson, do you have a
Here we
bit of
are.
this line?
This par 5, we had...
Guys, I don't know which way this one's going to come out of this stuff. Very, very deep down in here.
Oh, that definitely did not want to come back in. Oh, yeah, that's going to definitely find the rough, too. Man.
And here we are with the third shot.
It's going to go for it here.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
It didn't even get a kick.
And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
That's been the story.
Well, at least this is actually a shot for birdie, so better than last time, we can say that. This is lining up pretty good. Man.
Ooh, that almost went down. Lovely touch. Well played.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And now this is for par.
Get the par on the card.
Perfect.
Yeah, nothing to sweat
Line
on. We'll hold.
into the par. Did exactly 5-7 strokes better than before.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
Meanwhile, we didn't get to look at it, but let's check out our personal scorecard here.
Full hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent.
Let's look at the scorecard after 10. So far, we're currently 6 over for the round today, so that's a lot better, mainly because we scored a lot better on the 12th. I mean, the 10th. Here we are at the 11th, about, what's this? 429 yards. We're going to go 3-wood here. That's a little bit fast, but, you know, that's going to be okay, given the circumstances, you know. Not a lot of safety up with the driver. Goes for a cool, little bit shy of 250.
From around 180 yards out.
This one's going downhill. Let's see how he plays this.
Opting for the 6-iron.
A little bit fast. A lot of air time. Just barely missing the green, but that can be puttable if he chooses to putt it. I highly wouldn't recommend it, though. All right, let's see how far it goes. That's a great roll. Put it right in cup, you know,
This one, it's for par.
cup distance. This is going left to right for par. Kind of hard to see the hole because the sun's on it. Oh, it just misses the hole, man.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
That's a bummer, but it is what it is. And he just missed it short because of that.
Oh, lovely roll.
You gotta erase the memories sometimes.
Double.
Well, that's gonna be a double on the 11th.
And down it goes. Let's head to the next.
We go to the 12th, and it's not gonna be easier here.
Stroke lead. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Well, not any actual hazards here. Gonna play 5-iron this time.
Opting for the 5.
Oh, that's a little bit slow, and that's gonna stay to the right. It's gonna hit a tree too.
That'll flick a few of the leaves going through there.
Oh, and it's going. Oh my goodness, man, that was unlucky there.
Quite have the
Hit
right
that
stuff
one
there.
way too slow. Now you're in the brush.
Finding it.
Oh my goodness. This is gonna be a awful look here. Oh man, it didn't even get to hop up. All the power in the world. All right. Well, didn't hit that well. Now you're
This will be a bonus.
settling for
Right,
bogey
17 feet from here.
if it makes it. This is 17 feet. Oh, man, just licked the hole.
And this one will be for double bogey.
Well, he's burning edges now, so that's good. But, you know, we honestly needed that putt to go in for obvious reasons. So that's back-to-back doubles
Leaderboard looks right now.
on the 11th and 12th. Let's see if the 13th can spare him. That's about 10 over right now.
A one-stroke advantage. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
That's a little bit slow, so that's not going to go the full draw he's going for. He's going to barely get across on the fairway, barely make 300.
And this shot here
Here's the
coming up
second
to
shot.
130 yards.
That one's a little bit fast, and I don't like it. Bounces all the way, just barely.
Okay.
I'd rather be in the sand at this
Get up
point,
and down.
at this angle. Because look at this.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Tell you what. That was a weird angle, but to get it in the direction of the flag, granted it's far away, to get it in the direction is truly amazing. Now to settle for par, 14 feet out.
This one's dialed
That is short.
That one's come up short.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
He'll take the bogey.
Or at least it wasn't a double.
It's a good two-putt. At least we're averaging the two-putt, you know.
Our leader is a couple of shots.
Doing a lot better than that.
Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
This one looks like it's a drivable if you have enough distance. It's going to go for it.
That reminded me of the Big Easy.
That was
Silky
fast,
smooth.
and it is hunting. It's fairway hunting. Let's see if it gets a good bounce. Oh, no. That was definitely not the good bounce we were looking for.
Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy. What's this line look like, mate?
I don't know how much of this one they can get. It ended up quite deep down into this
It's
rough.
pretty fast. Let's see how it goes. That's a good shot. Maybe if it had a little bit more
16 feet to
more
the hole.
cut in the air, it would probably got a little bit closer, but we're on for birdie. However, it's a tough one. 16 feet going hard right to left. That may be too much. Yeah, he overshot that.
Steady on there. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Look, I gotta say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
It's not good either.
Hit that.
Downhill putt, and sometimes you think it's gonna run out more than it does. Just couldn't quite figure it out this time.
Oh,
Ooh, right by the hole.
that's frustrating.
Well, at least you're not putting for triple. Let's make this for double.
Nasty back nine right now. Starting out good, but that front nine was actually a lot better. The back nine were just falling apart here.
Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
On the 15th now. Really just trying to do the best he can. That one's made a swinging draw. This one's going to roll back onto the fairway. Using his weakness as a strength.
Time for the second shot at the 15.
All right, Jelly, good night. Make sure you be safe. Just about done. All right, now here we are at our second. That one looks like it's not going to turn back.
Oops, this one's headed for the rough.
It's going to actually bounce down the hill.
That's not what they were looking for.
Well, he tried to fade it in there, but just didn't commit to it.
Oh, man, that was a terrible flop.
Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
For par.
That's about a 24-foot putt, I'd say.
That's not the right one. That's actually short.
That's a shame. Comes up shy. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Oh.
That's frustrating. And this one will be for double bogey.
Another double. And now, well, he's already past trouble. He's, you know, just chilling right now. 5 consecutive bogeys or worse.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
We're at the... Actually at the par 3 16th hole. Let's see what he can do here. Perfect. Let's see how this goes. Hang time. Left kick. And that's going to drift. Let's see how much. Another superb shot on the par 3.
Well played.
Let's see if you can finish that off of a birdie.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
Just 10 feet to the cup here.
Oh, this is a heartbreaker too.
Hey, nice looking line.
Oh, man.
So close.
If he aimed it a little bit more higher, that would have definitely made it. You just couldn't blame it on him going short.
Go and put a par on the card.
You'll take the first par after 5 holes on that par 3. Out of all holes to save par on, he does it on a par 3. That's kind of interesting, you know what I'm saying?
A 3-stroke advantage.
Like, I wouldn't expect, you know, par 3s are designed for you to, you know, challenge and make you lose strokes. But yet, saves par there.
Just a couple to go. Let's see how you handle the penultimate hole.
And now here we are at the 17th. Already out of contention. He's just trying to make the best.
I'd be booking
And
for
oh
some
my
lessons if I was
goodness.
swinging it like that.
This one's not going to hit a tree. This is definitely going to... Man, that's a tough lie.
This is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff.
Well, Luke,
No water, so you're not necessarily worried.
on repeating that birdie.
But anything is possible. Oh, he cut it right in there. Nice escape. Just trying to grab up as much yardage as you can to get to the closer to the hole. That's going to be on a weird lie, but, you know.
An error with another one.
All right. Ooh, snap. snapper. Look at this guy. Oh, man, it ricocheted back. He was really trying for it, and it almost worked. But I guess it was too much.
Cleanly as they would have hoped.
It needed to put some draw on that one, but just couldn't get it dialed in.
And that's a little bit too fast. I don't know if it's going to stay in play. And no, it won't.
Time for the 5th shot.
And that's going to be a bogey on a par 5
Just 4 feet remaining
at
between
least.
him and the hole.
I'll go in.
Well done.
At least that's a 1 putt.
Our leader is
And now we're at the final hole. It's kind of a little laggy. I don't like that.
teeing off here at the lucky last, the 18.
Shooting 34 over in 2 rounds. Let's see what he can do here to make some noise.
It's a bit quick from the top. This
Ooh, a
one's
nice
gonna be
little
hard.
draw right here. This is going to hit the trees. Cart path, maybe? Oh, no. Hit neither.
That's a little untidy. John, what's this one looking like?
Well, they ended up in the deep stuff, but the lie could have been a lot worse.
Opting for the 4-iron here.
Oh, he dodged a bullet. Got the cart path going. Oh, my goodness. That was crazy. That was like the Matrix right there. That was just pretty impressive. I was hoping it would have bounced back on the green, but at the same time, it would probably like skinned itself right off. Oh man, that definitely took a bad turn. Now this is for par.
Doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
Let's see how that goes. At least it's on the green, but again, we're looking at bogey. We only had 2 pars on the back 9. This is for 35 over for the tournament. And that one's going to break. And be short. Well, it didn't matter. It wasn't going to go in the right direction anyway.
Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey.
And that will do it. 36 over. Missing the cut there.
And that'll be all she wrote today.
Truly unfortunate. Shooting 18 over par
That's a shame.
this time.
Unable to make the cut this week, Beamer. That'll hurt.
It's a safety
Well-
feeling when you go out there and you just don't have it. You miss the cut. Trunk slamming it is what they used to call it. Either way, it's just not a good feeling, and hopefully better days ahead.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
Well, that concludes our coverage of the playability. Now we go live with Fretty right here with his thoughts. Well, I wanted to say we had a great round. We did a lot of improvement on putting. I felt like, we did a lot more 2 putts. A lot better putting. We got a lot of better feel. Mainly the only issue we had was just aiming. We're going to work on that. We're just mainly, like, the start of our career, we're just trying to make sure that we, get into proximity first. We'll worry about aiming and, the right calculations on how far and whatnot. We're going to put that into our game later. But we just know that we just need to make sure, that what we do is, get in the proximity, and then once we start getting, the right putts in and whatnot, then we can go on and be like, okay, this is what we have to do, and this is, this is how, where I should put it, and then we can worry about executing it from there. Right now, we're just eyeballing our putts and just trying to get a good feel of where it needs to go. Then we can worry about if we should, fine tune what we need to do. And, yeah, that's pretty much mainly the issue we had here. And we just, hopefully we're able to, go ahead and fix it. And, yeah, pretty much it. We're going to move on to our next next event. And we're just going to keep practicing till then. We're going to keep practicing pretty much, for the remainder of the week. Hopefully we, we get some good events going. And, yeah, that's pretty much what we got going on today. All right. Thank you. Alright, so yeah, back to what we were saying here. Let's look at that putting. Longest scoring putt was that big 25-foot putt. Really a good highlight. Fairways in regulation improved. The greens in regulation, however, didn't. Really tried to do a lot of shot creation. Try to, check it up and, make sure we got it close in, a good putting range. So that we can make it 2-putt, but it really didn't help us out. Percentage though, we made 1/3 of our 1-putts. Granted, it was already all said and done when we couldn't, we was already down and out for bogey and whatnot. 3-putt avoidance at 33%, so that's not good. We shot 88% of our short putts. We actually had an increase of, we did actually have an increase in our medium by 10%. Actually made that one long one, so that's pretty good. Scrambling at 38, par breakers. Well, no birdies this time. We've, in fact, made 6 pars, 6 bogeys, and 6 doubles. However, no triple bogeys, so that's a great plus for the second round. We made, we kept it, kept in our act of, mainly double bogeys. So that's pretty good. However, no birdies on the card. But, we kept it pretty much all well-rounded within pars and double bogeys. But hopefully we'll be able to clean that up next time. But, yeah. 36 over par for today. That's pretty much really been our, not bad. Shooting 18. About 18. Actually, pretty much right on of where we were before. Not bad. Hopefully, the next event, it'll be better. And speaking of that next event, our next event coming to you live next next time we're on YouTube. It is going to be, whenever this loads, these servers, I tell you. Alright, so our next event is the Sandu Classic at TPC Scottsdale. One of my favorite courses in the Golf Club 2019. Hopefully we make a good round knowing, a little bit of how we felt before. Again, 156 players, only about 70 going to make the cut. Hopefully we become part of, inside that cut line for the next time we're on today. But that'll do it for tonight. Thank you so much for everybody coming out. I appreciate everybody. Thank you so much to all the people that came out live. For those who are actually watching later on, thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, leave a comment, subscribe. Make sure you please subscribe to the channel. Trying to get to 100 subs, to start off this month. I really do appreciate everyone for coming by. And as always, I'm FrettyJay. Y'all have a good day and a better tomorrow. Until next time.